broken heart until you learn to love your own. You can try to fake it, but you're better off alone. Take it from the guy who never could learn twice that you did me wrong. Drinking songs don't give the best advice. So if you're thinking you can drown this heartache, you've got a lot more to lose. If you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, you ain't going through the time it takes for healing, the painful, lonesome feeling. Before you give your heart to someone new, you better you. That bar you used to shut down, it's got a new name but nothing's changed. Same neon lights, half-price flights, cover band on the stage, and the ladies on the smoke deck still play the same old games. But a pretty sight won't make it right to go sparking up new flames. So if you're thinking you can drown this heartache, you've got a lot more to lose. If you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, you ain't going through the time it takes for healing, the painful, lonesome feeling. Before you give your heart to someone new, you better you. Like whiskey, wine, and broken hearts, you get better with time. If you don't believe me now, you're soon gonna find. If you're thinking you can drown this heartache, you've got a lot more to lose. If you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, you ain't going through the time it takes for healing, the painful, lonesome feeling. Before you give your heart to someone new, you better you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
Pounds of pull on her compound bow, laid out in the honey hole. Born and raised on southern ways, shotgun shells and heaven rays. From South Texas through Kansas, ain't no whitetail I call safe. Looks like a princess with her chin pressed against the stock of her 12 gauge. My queen wears green, she's a dead-eye hunting machine. Looks so fine out in a blind, mossy oak in the morning light. From door to door, she's ready to roll with a blue tick hound and a heart of gold. My queen wears green, she's a dead-eye hunting machine. My queen wears green. Carrying member of the NRA, got her first 22 on her 5th birthday. Granddaddy's knee proved to be the birthplace of a 10-point dream. From Alabama, Louisiana, and a whitetail I call safe. Looks like a princess with her chin pressed against the stock of her 12 gauge. My queen wears green, machine. Looks so fine out in a blind mossy oak in the morning light. From door to door, she's ready to roll with a blue tick hound and a heart of gold. My queen wears green, she's a dead eye, a hunting machine. My queen wears green. From dove to dome, she's ready to roll with a blue tick hound and a heart of gold. My queen wears green, she's a dead-eye hunting machine. Looks so fine out in a blind mossy oak in the morning light. From dove to dove, she's ready to roll with a blue tick hound and a heart of gold. My queen wears green, she's a dead-eye. My queen wears green, she's a hunting machine. My queen wears green, she's a hunting machine. My queen wears green.
His name is Nuke Bushner. There you go. Oh, he got him one. There you go. It is hunting season right here in the Ozarks as well. Branson, Missouri, the live entertainment capital of the world. His name is Nuke Bushner. My Queen Wears Green. And I love that song. We had a great radio interview a few weeks ago. Kicking off the show tonight, Mr. Lawrence Maxwell and a great song called Better You. Welcome to Today's Country with yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting the show. We are KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best by indie artists. We're going to do that tonight for a 3-hour show, and we have a special guest joining in at 7:30 p.m. Central by the name of Savannah Benz, and she's got a great debut single called Without You that you're absolutely going to love. We're going to play that song. We're going to tell the stories behind the songs, and you're going to love her and the interview as well. I was up about 11 o'clock a few nights ago scrolling through TikTok, found Miss Savannah Benz, and now we're going to be interviewing her tonight, so that's going to be fun. We would like to give a big shout out and a thank you to all of our syndicated stations and radio affiliates for replaying the show. Great radio stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, devilscountryradio.com, itsliferadio.com, radiotheking.be, lpcountry.com, wvmiradio.com, live106.5.com, Music City Digital Media Network.com, realradio.us, and our brand new affiliate, countrymusicexpress.co.uk. They also have Country Music Express magazine, and we are thankful to have each and every one of you helping us get the new country music out to the rest of the world. Let's do that right now when I push play again. How about some Blake Wood? I also found him on TikTok. This is called Everything I Want on Today's Country. From KICR Indie Country Radio, new country's best. It's finally Friday.
I got a little bit of hometown in my roots that I can't ever let go. Keep a little bit of dirt underneath these boots. You turn on my radio, you'll hear a little George Strait, little bit of Hank coming through the speakers. That girl riding shotgun, she's a good one, yeah, she's a keeper. I got a good view of a sunset, a southern belle spinning around in a sundress. You should hear the drawl when she starts to talk, y'all, I ain't done yet. I got some true friends I can lean on, but too lame this old truck can speed on. I'm just living life like a country song, ain't rich, but I got everything I want. I got everything I want. Hell, I might might not know where I'll be in 20 years, but I'd be lying if I said this life wasn't cut out for me. Working each day for another dollar, no, I wouldn't trade this blue collar to live it any other way. Yeah, 'cause at the end of every day, I got a good view of a sunset, a southern belle spinning around in a sundress. You should hear the drawl when she starts to talk. Y'all, I ain't done yet. I got some true friends I can lean on. A two-lane, this old truck can speed on. I'm just living life like a country song. Ain't rich, but I got everything I want. Got a good view of a sunset, a southern belle spinning round in a sundress. You should hear the drawl when she starts to talk. Y'all, I ain't done yet. I got some true friends I can lean on. A two-lane, this old truck can speed on. I'm just living life like a country song. Ain't rich, but I got everything I want. Yeah, I got everything I want. Yeah, yeah, everything I want.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
Myself fall, I wouldn't risk it all on love again. I wouldn't pick up the phone, I wouldn't drive through the night, I wouldn't answer the door at 3 a.m. No, I wouldn't, no, but I would for you, give you all of my time, lay my heart on the line, I'd even walk through a fire. I would for you, be strong when
Her name is Lauren Dusky. That is called I Would For You. And I'll tell you what, she is fantastic. Only 15 minutes into the show, ladies and gentlemen, and you can already hear why we call this station New Country's Best. You can follow us on Twitter at New Country's Best. My personal account is at Tim Kelly On Air. Instagram, Facebook at Tim Kelly, or at Tim Kelly. You can like my new public profile page, public figure, and that would be awesome. I would thank you for that. But Tim Kelly On Air at Instagram, Twitter, and on that great little app called TikTok. And I will follow you back and lead you to some of the best new indie country music artists that you are hearing already in 15 minutes of the show. We got a lot more than 15 minutes to go, though. How about Austin Mabe? This is called See You Soon on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Turned 18 and your army green train came. We all cried for the red, white, and blue team. You traded in all that southern home comfort for long nights and a whole lot of hurting. Dad's asleep in the same old chair there, me under a tree in the middle of nowhere. You know it's Sunday, we don't do no working. And time keeps ticking, large miles are hitting on my set cold line. Only thing missing is you. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Mama's probably in the kitchen, cooking up some chicken and steak on her mind. She's just wishing that you will get to come home soon. Yeah, we'll see you soon. Now you rode that board till you went flying sideways. Took all of the wind out your gut when the fall came. You were the toughest one of them. I swear I never saw it coming. Time keeps ticking, large miles are getting on my self-cold mind. The only thing missing is you. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Mama's probably in the kitchen, cooking up some chicken and steak on her mind. She's just wishing that you will get to come home soon. Yeah, we'll see you soon. And that stone so cold with every letter of your name. I know that yours is written down in the real thing, covered by the blood of the one and only. Read John 3:16. Time keeps ticking, large miles are getting on my self-cold line. The only thing missing is you. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Mama's probably in the kitchen, cooking up some chicken and steak on her mind. We're all looking forward to coming home soon. Yeah, we'll see you soon. You turned 18 and your army green train came. We all cried for the red, white, and blue team.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
I heard a story from the Bible when I was just a little girl, about a broken-hearted woman who met the Savior of the world. Thought it was just another story, one that the preacher man would read. But as I'm sitting here at home, drinking red wine all alone, I think that woman might be me. 'Cause tonight I feel just like the woman at the well. myself, and I believe it. 'Cause tonight I feel just like the woman at the well, wondering how someone could love me when I can't love myself. But you want me as I am, and that sounds crazy. I guess maybe that's why grace is so amazing. Just like the story from the Bible I heard when I was just a girl. I'm the broken-hearted woman who met the Savior of the world.
Her name is Olivia Lane. That is called Woman at the Well. How about the women of country music? Well, I tell you what, they are fantastic, aren't they? And we're going to be interviewing one here coming up shortly by the name of Savannah Benz. We'll find out where she's from, what she's been up to in the world of country music, and all about her coming up real soon. How about Mr. Sean Adams, though, on this Friday night? This is called Other Side of Midnight on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a finally Friday.
It's Friday night, I'm ready for the weekend. Had a few and I'm feeling alright, yeah. Call my boys as the day is through. Ain't no telling what we're gonna do. Hop in the car and we'll hit the bars downtown. I got some money and I'm paying for the first round. We're raising hell in the neon lights, staying out to the other side of midnight. Let's get crazy, let's get wild. Do a little living 'cause it's been a while. Ain't gonna worry 'cause we ain't got the time. Come on, we're catching that buzz. Ain't going home till the sun comes up. Everything's good, it's feeling just right. Ain't going back to the other side of midnight. Ain't going back. Ain't going back. You cab it over and you're bringing all your girlfriends. It's getting better by the minute since you walked in. They come and get me smiling hard to see. Those deep green eyes staring at me. It's 3 a.m. and we're gonna shut this place down. After the after party on the other side of town, there's a feeling that we can't deny. And going back to the other side of midnight. Let's get crazy, let's get wild. Do a little living 'cause it's been a while. Ain't gonna worry 'cause we ain't got the time. Come on, we're catching that buzz. Ain't going home till the sun comes up. Everything's good, it's feeling just right. Ain't going back to the other side of midnight. Ain't going back. Ain't going back. Come on, girl, we're finally alone. Girl, I'm taking you home. Let's get wild. Do a little living 'cause it's been a while. Ain't gonna worry 'cause we ain't got the time. Let's get crazy, let's get wild. Do a little living 'cause it's been a while. Ain't gonna worry 'cause we ain't got the time. Come on, we're catching that buzz. Ain't going home till the sun comes up. Everything's good, it's feeling just right. Ain't going back to the other side of midnight. Ain't going back.
That is Sean Adams. That is called Other Side of Midnight, and right here on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best. We've got a great young lady on the radio now that we're going to put on live with us. Her name is Savannah Benz, and how are you tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks for calling in, and it's a pleasure to have you on the program tonight.
Yes, thank you for having me.
You are welcome. We were just talking just briefly off the air because you just called in, but I was up about 11 o'clock the other night. This has been about a week or two ago, and I'm flipping through TikTok like a lot of people do now. It's a popular little app, and I find a lot of great country music artists on there, and I saw you in a great song that you've got out called Without You, and I thought, wow, I'm going to reach out to this young lady. I went and pulled it up on YouTube, and you are fantastic, and I love your debut single.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. We'll talk a little bit about that song, and we're going to play it for everybody and let them hear what you sound like on the radio. But you are from North Dakota, is that right?
I am. A lot of people don't even know where that is, I feel like.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's coming up getting close to getting cold. It was down into the 50s, going to be about 40 tonight in Branson, so you're going to get those cold fronts before we do. I know where it's at.
Yep, I think so.
Yeah. You get some chilly weather up there.
We do. It's been pretty chilly this week.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, you've got a lot of good stuff going on in music, and as I'm reading your bio, you started ever since you was a little girl, and I don't normally ask a woman her age, but you're pretty young, so tell us how old you are.
I'm 18 years old.
18, okay. I was going to guess about that. I was thinking about 20, but 18 years old. Okay. Wow. Yep. That is awesome. So
Thank you.
Ever since you were a little girl, you've had a passion and a love for music, it says, and
yep.
You weren't brought up in the nursery rhyme era and learning your ABCs. You grew up to the old country classics. Now that is awesome right there.
That's right, yeah. I remember just my sister used to babysit me at home, and literally every time that she was babysitting us, it was just always country music playing in the background. So I grew up on it, didn't really grow up on like the ABCs or the Itsy Bitsy Spider. It's just always like Johnny Cash, Alan Jackson, all those.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's some good stuff. Footloose, I saw by Kenny Loggins. That I remember going and seeing that movie at I think it might have been at a drive-in. I can't remember. It'd been a long time ago when that came out.
Yep, I love that movie actually.
Yeah, and Kevin Bacon and me are probably around the same age.
Okay.
give you kind of an idea how old I am. Yep. So, growing up around horses, you lived outside of town, four-wheelers, that kind of cool stuff. That is awesome. How many acres you folks got?
We have 40 acres.
40 acres. That's awesome. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
And boy, there's a lot of good inspiration right there for a country song, living that country life, isn't there?
Definitely. I think this past summer it was, I wrote one of my original songs is called Raised Country, and that kind of is what inspired it. So it kind of tells my whole story growing up in the countryside. Yeah,
that is awesome. You got any brothers and sisters that are musically inclined like you?
I do. My older brother, actually, he's not a singer, but he plays the accordion, piano, guitar, drums, basically literally everything. He can just play by ear. Mm-hmm. So he's very talented in that. That
is cool. I love it. Where would you say you got your music talent? Did it come natural? Did you take voice lessons? Did you teach yourself how to play any instruments or anything?
I think I got my voice ability probably from both of my grandparents. My grandpas actually on both sides were in bands when they were about my age and a little older, and so I think I got it from them. My parents don't really sing, but I taught myself how to play the guitar. During quarantine in 2020, during when the COVID kind of started. Yeah. And then, I started singing when I was 9. Kind of really started taking to it when I was 9. Never took voice lessons, never was in choir or anything. It just kind of came for me naturally, I guess.
Okay, that's awesome. Now, and I talked to a lot of artists here on the radio. I've done, good Lord, I couldn't tell you 500, maybe plus more interviews.
Awesome.
But, in the last year, COVID has been rough on every one of them, and they all speak about that some. But one thing that they've told me, and I see that you do songwriting, is that, with that whole year when all the shows were shut down and nobody was able to really go out and perform, that their songwriting really took off. That happened to you too?
Absolutely. That's actually when I started writing my songs, and that's when I wrote Without You. Without You was the first song I wrote, and that was during quarantine in March.
Okay.
2020, so yeah.
Awesome. Well, as bad as it's been with COVID, some good things have come out of it, and it got me back on the radio because I had taken a break for about a year, and I decided, this music kept coming in my email. I never shut that down, or some of the social media either. So I kept getting the new music, and some of the songs that I were hearing, I was like, wow, I got to get back into radio because this is so good. And I'm so glad I did, because I've got to meet you and a ton of other artists since I came back a little over a year ago.
For sure. That's awesome.
Yeah. So, even in a bad situation, we can try to make the best of it, huh?
Absolutely.
Yep, absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm looking, and I always ask this question, but I'm looking at your website as I ask it about who inspires you as a young female artist, and I'm going to let you tell some of the names, but I'm looking at some good talent right here.
Yeah, I have, such a long list, and it changes a lot for me, too, but, so, of course, Carrie Underwood, Miranda Lambert, Alan Jackson, Johnny Cash. The main person that inspired me to start singing was Danielle Bradbury when she won The Voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the list just goes on. I can name so many people that have inspired me.
And she was all of, 16 when she won?
She was 16, yep, I remember that.
I did security in Springfield. Her and Dan and Shay opened for Hunter Hayes at the JQH Arena in Springfield, Missouri. I don't know if you've ever heard of that place.
I have.
Yeah, Reba McEntire's coming here pretty soon. Alan Jackson again got canceled. He was supposed to be here last February, but COVID canceled that concert. But I did security for Dan and Shay, Danielle Bradbury opening up for Hunter Hayes, and I was 20 feet from Danielle Bradbury behind the stage. She walked right by us because we had to guard her to go back there and everything. So that was a pretty cool deal, and to watch her perform. And, of course, Hunter Hayes, I don't know if you've ever seen him live, but, boy, he can play. And he ran up and down that auditorium, and he can play anything, the drums, the piano, the guitar. He's a talent, too.
I'm sure, yeah. I actually got to meet Danielle Bradbury, I think 2 years ago it was, at North Dakota Country Fest. I sang the anthem there, and she was one of the performers that came there. And so I sang the anthem, and she was backstage, and I could see her. So I was like, oh, my gosh, I got to somehow get through this song. And right when I walked off stage and saw her, I just started bawling my eyes out because I didn't believe, I was like, how am I meeting her already? And then right when I was about to leave, I wrote her kind of a letter, and one of the people gave it to her manager. And she actually stayed at the end of the concert, and they were looking for me. She's like, I want to meet the anthem singer that wrote me this letter. And it just kind of worked out that we were there at the same time leaving, and I got to meet her. She kind of signed her autograph on my dream board, got a picture, so it was such a cool moment.
Yeah, that is awesome. She just seems like a really down-to-earth, nice person.
100%, yeah.
She is awesome. And we play a lot of the artists that were on Blake's team of NBC's The Voice. You may have heard of Cassie Joy. She's from Kansas City.
What? Oh my gosh, I love her. She's great.
Isn't she fantastic? We are good friends with her. We got to meet her when she came over to Springfield here just a little while ago, and her and her husband Brian, they are awesome people. Jake Worthington, he's from Texas. He was on season number 6, I believe. We are friends with Two Steel Girls. They were on season 3, and Casey Musicman, I just interviewed him a while back. So some real talent. Real talent on The Voice. And you know what's neat about these talent competitions, and you know this quite well, even though, because I'm going to let you talk about one that you were in, but even though you didn't maybe win that talent competition, that don't stop you, does it? You keep going and keep making that music, and you want the world to hear it because that's your passion.
Definitely. I know so the first competition I was ever in was called North Dakota's Got Talent. It was at this place called Apple Fest. And I think I was 13 maybe at the time, and I was super nervous the whole time, and I came in as runner-up. And that didn't stop me, though. I was like, hey, that was my first time doing it, and I'm just going to keep going, plugging away at it. And then 2 years later, I went to our state fair in Minot, North Dakota, and I sang Coal Miner's Daughter by Loretta Lynn, and I took first place. So, that hard work kind of paid off.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to come in as runner-up, to win sometimes. So.
Yep. And this just doesn't happen overnight. I've been doing this for 9 years, and I'm trying to get nationally syndicated to be a radio DJ, kind of like that Bobby Bones fella you hear a lot of.
Yeah.
And so that's what I want to do with the indie artists, is get this music out there and let you guys be the stars of the show, though. It's all about the music. But and speaking of, success, we were talking off the air. I asked if you knew these two young ladies. Their name is Tiger Lily, is who they go by, but they are from Minot, North Dakota, I believe, as well. And you said they just got a record deal, so that's awesome. I didn't even know that.
Yes, they did. I think they're actually from, it's called Hazen, North Dakota. It's
Okay.
like a small little town in North Dakota. But yeah, they got a record deal, I believe. Then they had the #1 song in the country, I think, like last February or something. They're amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I love their harmonies, and I'm pushing another new group of sisters that I love really well, and you can check them out. You'll love them. They're called Presley and Taylor. Maybe you've heard of them, too.
Okay. I don't know if I have, I guess.
Yeah, Presley and Taylor. They're fantastic. Love their harmonies. Well, I'll tell you what, I love your voice, and everybody's going to get to hear it here in just a minute because we're going to play your song. But tell me about this song, Without You, and how you came up with this one. Now, you said you wrote it.
I did, yep. It was the first song I ever wrote, like I said, in 2020 during quarantine. And this song was kind of unique. So songwriting for me is kind of just like a different process each time. It can take like a day to write a song, a couple hours. Sometimes it can take like months. And so this one kind of took me a while to write just because it's so special to me. And I wanted to, as my first song, I wanted to make sure, it was actually going to become something I wanted to put out someday. So kind of the story behind the song was I went through a couple tough things a couple years ago. I have a medical condition, so I feel like when you go through tough times, you kind of learn who's going to stand beside you during those tough times.
Mm-hmm.
And so I definitely went through some ups and downs and decided to rise up and, just succeed with it. And so I kind of wrote that song, that I'm moving on from people that have hurt me. And, I'm rising up. So that's kind of where that inspiration came from.
Yeah, that is awesome. Now, let me ask you this. And we all know how social media is, and it can be good and bad, but I try to use it for the good. There's a lot of stuff on TikTok that I just scroll right on by. But when I hit something like a song like you had, within 60 seconds, I knew it was good enough that I wanted it because we tagline this station, New Country's Best. Our Twitter account is New Country's Best. So I pick the cream of the crop when I'm going to put it on the radio, and the people that listen to this station know that for a fact. And so in 60 seconds, I wanted to listen to a whole lot more. Your song that I'm looking at is 3 minutes and 43 seconds, and I love every second of it.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
What made you want to put it on TikTok? Was it your mom and dad said, hey, you better do that, or somebody else, or did you decide to do it?
Honestly, I was just like, I just had this gut feeling. I was like, this song is so special to me, and I know, sometimes videos can blow up, like, just randomly for people on TikTok, and I was like, I just really want this song, to connect with as many people as I can, and so, I uploaded it, and it blew up.
That is awesome. Well, it worked out perfectly for me because, I don't get on there a lot, and I'm kind of random at it, and I don't post much anymore. I need to do that, but I don't post a whole lot more. But, just trying to promote the radio station and promote you guys. I'm trying to get them to come over and listen to your music. And
thank you.
So, and these live interviews, I love doing these because I love to tell or hear the stories behind the songs and let you tell your stories. So that's why I want to get people drawn to it. But the music that we play draws them in, and boy, to have you included in that, I can't wait to hear more from you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Now, I do this show, and I did it last night. I've been doing this for a while now. It's called Triple Play Thursday. So what I do is I play 3 songs in a row from every artist on that program. I'm waiting to get 2 more from you because I'll sure play them.
Yes, so when I was in Nashville this summer, I recorded Without You, and then I recorded also another song that should hopefully be out within maybe 2 or 3 months or so, and then, I want to keep recording more music as it goes. So.
Awesome. You know where I live.
Yes.
We've been talking, so you got my email address. Have you ever been to Branson, Missouri? That's where I'm at.
I haven't. I've never even been to Missouri.
Oh,
but
you got to come down here. The trees are starting to turn, and fall in the Ozarks is beautiful.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then you can go right back to that really cold weather up there where you're at.
Yep, that's right.
There you go. But you would love it, and I work for a theme park, so I can hook you up with tickets too.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool.
The theme park owns Dollywood. I don't know if you probably heard of that place.
I have, yes.
Yep. We own Dollywood. It's Silver Dollar City in Branson. It's one of the oldest theme parks in the country. They're celebrating their 60th anniversary this year.
Wow.
So, Yep, that's pretty cool stuff. But let me ask you this now. The music that you've already made, the Without You song, where did you record it? What recording studio did you use? You go to Nashville or what?
Yes, I went to Nashville and I produced. So my producer, his name is Smith Curry, and he booked the studio. I believe it was called. It kind of like changed its name recently. I think it was called like Sand Track Studio or something. I believe Eddie Rabbitt kind of started that studio a while back, and it was like the coolest experience for me to be in that studio. So the first day that I was there, we went actually to Franklin, Tennessee, to kind of this like mansion house, and it had a home recording studio, which was absolutely marvelous. So we recorded the band kind of backing track there. And then the next day we went to Music Grove to Soundtrack Studio, and that's where I recorded my vocals with the producers. So,
that is awesome. Who produced you?
His name is Smith Curry, and the vocal producer is Mark Lonsway, and they're amazing.
That is awesome. Awesome. I haven't heard those names. So Smith Curry, Steph Curry, I watch a lot of basketball. I know who he is.
Yeah, Smith Curry, he actually, I believe, he played on Randy Travis's Three Wooden Crosses. He played the steel guitar. He's played with Billy Currington, I think Dolly Parton. So he's had some pretty big names.
Wow.
So.
You know, and I say this all the time on the radio. If you get good people in your corner, good things are going to happen, aren't they? You got not just your talent, but the talent of a whole lot of other folks behind you, and that is awesome.
Yep, I know. I definitely couldn't do it alone, so I'm very thankful. I was blessed to have him, and he's such an amazing and down-to-earth producer. So
you know, it takes a team to do things, and that's what we're building here at the radio station. I got a vice president in my chat room right now, and we're putting together some festivals that we want to do. So you're a young lady that I would love to have come to Branson for a thing that we're putting together called Indie Country Fest. Going to be a 2-day music festival, and we're hoping to do that next spring sometime, but we'll keep you posted on that.
Yes, I would absolutely love to.
That is awesome. We would love to see you perform live, and your music is phenomenal. We love what we're hearing so far, so we know there's going to be more good things to come from Savannah Benz.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this, too. On your last name, it's like just like Mercedes-Benz, and that's quality as well. Is that your real name, or is that a stage name?
It's my real name. I'm not related to any people with the Mercedes-Benz, though, but yeah, my real name.
Darn, I was hoping I could get it at least for a car for at least a year.
I know, I wish.
Well, that is awesome because, when I was in FM radio the very first time back in 1999, the FM station all wanted everybody to have a radio name, so I picked Tim Kelly. I've been Tim Kelly for well over 20 years.
Yeah, that's great.
But just thought I would ask that because I thought that name is very unique. And the way you spell Savannah is very unique as well.
I know. My parents did that, and I don't think there's anyone else in the world with just one N.
No, yeah. You know, most of them are 2 N's in there in Savannah, and yours just has 1. So to tag you and make sure I get you right on my playlist and everything when I load it all up, I had to keep reminding myself there's only one N in her name. So.
Yep, I know. It happens all the time, so no worries.
That's good stuff. Well, let's play your song. It's about time the folks hear you, okay?
For sure.
Can you hang out just a little bit longer? And I want to come back and visit with you some more. That sounds good.
I'd love to, yeah.
Sounds good. We're having a good time.
Yeah.
It is finally Friday, and this is Savannah Benz, her debut single. It is called Without You. On today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Back.
Teardrops falling on my face, but all you do is walk away from your mistakes. You might have hurt me now, but never again. And all I got left is my
Without You. That is a smash hit coming up, folks, and so you got to keep playing that one. If you go get it, buy it, download it, Spotify, whatever, and we'll ask you where your social media is here in just a moment for folks to get their hands on it. But I found it on TikTok, and like I said, in 15-20 seconds, I knew that this song was something that I wanted to go get, and the interview too. It's been fun talking to you tonight.
Thank you. I've been having a great time too.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. I love doing these radio interviews, and you're very energetic. I can tell you matching me pretty good.
Thank you.
I love that as well. Let me ask you this. Now, we talked about show performances and how everything was shut down last year due to COVID, unfortunately. But if you had a choice to do an open for a show with anybody on stage, who would you either perform with live, do a duet with, or maybe want to open for? What would some names be?
That's a great question. So I would love to open for Loretta Lynn.
Uh-huh.
I'm very into like the old country, and she's one of my big inspirations too. So I'd love to open for her, but I've always dreamed of doing a duet with Vince Gill.
Oh,
I just think there's nothing like his voice.
Yep.
So definitely those two, and probably just like Miranda Lambert, Blake Shelton, Eric Church.
Yeah, that would be awesome. And I love Vince Gill too. And I was just telling you off the air, one of the reasons I got into country radio was because those guys from Oklahoma were coming up in the 90s, 80s and 90s, and that's where I lived for 20 years before I came here to Branson. And it was Vince Gill, Toby Keith, Garth Brooks, Blake Shelton. I lived in Ada, where Blake's from, for 20 years, and so that is what got me to convert over from 80s music to country and DJ that, and I've done it ever since.
Very cool, yeah.
Yeah, so, country music truly is three chords and the truth, isn't it? It tells the best stories, you can understand the words, and the songwriting is phenomenal, and now you're a part of that and writing new stuff right now as we speak.
Yep, it's definitely just like such a family in country music, and I feel like there's nothing like it. I might be a little biased, but I feel like it just has such a deep connection to people, and there's so much heart in all the country songs.
And it is a business as well, and we talk about this all the time, that you could be at this for years and years and years before you get that record deal inked. But and the way music is distributed is a lot different. Now, you mentioned Loretta Lynn as being one of your idols. But, you can't walk into a radio station now with a 45 of Coal Miner's Daughter and ask that DJ to play it anymore. That just doesn't work that way now, does it?
That's right.
So it's a lot different. But, it's pretty cool when a DJ comes to you, I bet, that he found you on a cool little app called TikTok and says, hey, I want to interview you.
Yes, I really appreciate it. That was so awesome.
So cool things like that still do happen, and I'm always paying attention to the new country music because we've been all about that now for 9 years and going. So when a new song comes out, I want to debut it on a Friday night. If I got 3, I'll debut it on a Thursday night. But what I love about Fridays is every show is different because there's so much music that I get, new music that comes in week after week. So I can debut 5 or 10 new songs that nobody's probably ever heard because I get a lot of this stuff before anybody else. Maybe not first, but second, third, whatever, in radio. And we put it out there to the world before anybody else gets a chance to hear it. And let the fans decide whether they're going to like this song or whether it's got potential to be a hit. And boy, I was right on that with you, and Without You is a fabulous hit.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I appreciate it.
And, one thing I like, too, is you see a lot of voting polls out and people are, winning awards during award season. But when I see somebody that is up on a chart in radio airplay, that means, I don't know about you, but it means more to me because that's the fans really telling you they love you, because somebody can cheat those voting polls and work that system, but they can't work those radio airplay charts and the sales that you make on your music, can they?
Yep, that's very important.
So Music Row Radio Charts is a really good one to be on, and I look for Without You to be on there. I think you're going to make that chart and do quite well.
Hopefully, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, who do you have in your corner helping you distribute your music?
So it's like a distributor platform called DistroKid, and so it's an online distributor that my producer suggested to me, and so he gave me some tips on how to use it, and then it kind of just sets it all up for you and gives you kind of some guidelines. And it's all online, and it just distributes it for you.
Okay, awesome. I love that. I've heard of it. How about Spotify? You getting it streamed on there, and people adding it to their playlist yet?
Yes, we actually hit 10,000 streams on Spotify this past Tuesday.
Nice.
Which was a huge milestone for me, just because it's been out for only like a little over a month, and so I'm just very proud of this song and super thankful that people are taking it, taking a love to it. That
is awesome. Well, I was talking about Loretta Lynn's, Coal Miner's Daughter, a song that you look at as a classic and somebody that you hold dear to your heart. And music now is distributed digitally, so we have to think about that when we're making music and get it on all these digital platforms, and that's a lot of work, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I didn't realize the process of it, but yeah.
Yep. And so that's another reason I believe it takes a lot of time, to get the new music out there, because you're not the only one trying to make it in this crazy business of country music, are you?
Nope, There's a lot.
Now, let me ask you this, too. As a female, at your young age of 20 years old, what is your feelings about women in country music and radio airplay? I hear and see a lot of posts about that not being high enough. This station sure doesn't do that. I play women about every other song.
Awesome. Yeah, I know. I've heard a lot of people say, women don't get played as much as the 90s and stuff, and
yep.
I kind of see that a little bit too, but I try not to let that bother me. If people are gonna like a song, hopefully they'll play it, no matter male or female. So yeah, I try not to get too wrapped up in that, but it can be difficult, as a female sometimes. So
yeah, well, I tell you what, you make great music, and then we got a lot of females in country music that need to be recognized for the hard work that they do. And I totally believe that you guys are equal to the men in every way in radio airplay. And I had somebody tell me that a station they used to work at, they would actually get in trouble if they played 2 females in a row. Well, guess what? I do 3 on Triple Play Thursday, so I'm in big trouble. But it's pretty cool to own the station and do what you want.
Yes, no, that's great.
So I'll take care of that. I'll get you plenty of airplay. So congratulations on Without You and what you got going on so far. When you get a couple of more songs radio ready and ready to send out, be sure to hit me up, because you're going to be on Triple Play Thursday. I'll guarantee you.
Oh, I will for sure. Thank you.
We'll get you on that program. Savannah Benz, it has been fun, and we have had a blast talking to you tonight. Thank you for the time.
Yes, thank you so much for the time, too. I appreciate you doing this with me.
Absolutely. I know you guys work very hard, and we talked off the air a little bit that, you got a lot of other irons in the fire and, not just music. So you're a very busy young lady.
Yes, yep.
So keep up the good work, though. Don't give up on music, because you are fantastic at it. You got a future in it if you choose to go that direction. I believe that.
Yes, thank you. I plan to.
Yeah. Where can folks find you on social media? I found you pretty easy, just swiping through TikTok, but I also found your website, but I want to let you tell everybody where it's at.
Yep, so my website is SavannahBenzMusic.com, and once again, my name is spelled SAVANAH, and then BENZ, so once again, SavannahBenzMusic.com, and then my social media, so I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, kind of whatever you have them on there at Savannah Benz Music. And then, I'm on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music with my new song. So you just type in Savannah Benz.
Awesome. Well, be sure to keep me updated and hit me up when the new song's coming out. And if you want to send it to us and have us hang on till the release date or whatever you want to do, we'll do that as well. I do that for many artists. But just keep me posted on when the new music's coming, and we'll sure play it.
I will for sure.
But in the meantime, we're going to still keep playing Without You, because it has potential to go places. So we're going to keep doing that, at least on every Friday show. And I'm working on maybe a schedule where I can do more shows down the road, too. So I do 2 shows a week, but give you 6 hours a week of yours truly and all the music that we play. But we're looking to do more, so we'll definitely get you on there, though, for sure. You're going to be on my playlist for a while.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. We absolutely love your music. So congratulations on what you got going on. Keep going up and keep doing the hard work, and we will see you on the radio.
Absolutely. Kelly. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Her name is Savannah Benz. This is Blaine Howard, though, good friend of mine from Nashville, Tennessee. This is his latest single. It is called Rock on Her Window on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Rock on her window. Her daddy's sleeping, I'm hoping she slips out the back door. Two hearts running wide open. It's hush, hush, hush as I'm pushing that truck. She's steering the wheel and I'm pushing my luck down to the corner, round the bend, firing it up and we're gone like the wind. Sometimes one night burns with the sunlight. Sometimes a right night turns into a lifetime. I can't believe that rock on her hand began with a rock on her window. Rock on her window. A weekend in Panama City. Her daddy said hell no, but mama slipped her a 50. It's hush, hush, hush as I'm pushing that truck. She's steering the wheel and we're pushing our luck. It's through Alabama, east on I-10, till the waves wash the innocence off our skin. Sometimes one night burns with the sunlight. Sometimes a right night turns into a lifetime. I can't believe that rock on her hand began with a rock on her window. Rock on her window. She says this time I can't see her, 'cause she's wearing a white dress. Says this time her daddy will bring her. Sometimes one night burns with the sunlight. Sometimes a right night turns into a lifetime. I can't believe that rock on her hand began with a rock on her window. With a rock on her window.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
And I'm thinking about where you are. Thinking never got me far. With a whiskey glass half empty, and I play it all through my mind, singing just to make you smile. So you'll miss me and maybe kiss me. And I don't wanna change or stay the same. I wanna let you go, I wanna make you stay. I wanna sing along and I wanna hold my tongue what I'm trying to say. It's baby I'm not alright, but I'm okay. And I order them nice and strong, floating just like a star through the neon light I lean on. 'Cause I'm drinking myself to sleep every other night of the week till I see you and maybe dream you. And I don't want Where did you go? Where'd you go? I wanna find you, wanna hold you, wanna know. Oh, where did you go? And I don't wanna change or stay the same. I wanna let you go, I wanna make you stay. I wanna sing along and I wanna hold my tongue, what I'm trying to say. Baby, I'm not alright, but I'm okay. Yeah, baby, I'm not alright, but I'm okay.
They are Shotgun Rider, a great country music duo from the state of Texas that is called I'm Not Alright. Well, I am alright. I'm doing just fine, and we hope you are too. Welcome to the second hour of Today's Country with Tim Kelly hosting the show, KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best and interviewing new country's best. I want to thank Savannah Benz for being with me tonight. What a fantastic young lady she is, and has a great future in the world of country music should she choose to keep doing it, and I hope she does. Without You is a hit song. Go get it on all streaming platforms. Savannah Benz. Now, Savannah is spelled with one N, so keep that in mind when you're trying to search for her. Savannah Benz, what a great young lady she is. This next artist is the cousin of one Mr. John Michael Montgomery and Eddie Montgomery from Montgomery Gentry. He was a security guard at the Ryman Auditorium, and he vowed that one day he would be performing in that circle on that stage. I think he's going to get there with the music that he makes. One single that I really like, and you're going to love it too, is called Hot Beer. What a great song for a Friday night from Dylan Carmichael on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio. New country's best on a finally Friday.
Girl, I knew it was a matter of time before you got dolled up, pulled into my drive, and apologized 'cause the other night you went crazy. You said you're just here to collect your stuff. Now you're crying and you're talking about making up like you wanna come back. Let me think about that now, baby. Well, I'd rather drink a hot beer, build a fire in the pouring rain, burn all of my fishing gear, then set sail in a hurricane, or go hunting with an empty gun, and see a once in a lifetime deer, or work a Saturday just for fun, and come home and drink a hot beer. I'm sorry if it sounds kinda overboard, but you cheated and you lied and you wrecked my Ford, so you might as well stay there on the porch now, honey. If you wanna know the odds of another try, they're about the same as a tractor flying. Quit your laughing, girl. I ain't trying to be funny. I'd rather drink a hot beer, build a fire in the pouring rain, burn all of my fishing gear, then set sail in a hurricane, go hunting with an empty gun, and see a once in a lifetime deer, or work a Saturday just for fun, and come home and drink a hot beer.
a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
Yesterday's dirty dishes sitting at the table with us. You stopped by for a smoke and a beer a couple hours ago, but you're still here. Fish sticks and mayonnaise, bush lights in a purple haze. Ain't a thing that I would trade for these moments with you, dear. I wanna bottle you up, I wanna take you home, I wanna put you on a hanging shelf, nice and close, so I could take you down when I'm feeling blue. Pour myself a big old glass of me and you. I wanna bottle you up. Looking like you crawled out of bed, tangled up in a spider web. You probably got a pounding head, last night's smoke on your breath. But you're sure looking pretty to me. You're like a tank of gasoline. Light a match within 10 feet and I bet you'd start to scream. I wanna bottle you up, I wanna take you home, I wanna put you on a hanging shelf, nice and close, so I can take you down when I'm feeling blue. Pour myself a big old glass of me and you. I wanna bottle you drop by here every week, bumming beers and heads of weed. We sit around and we shoot the breeze with little cups of homemade wine. My daddy used to make a homemade brew, Mama used to drink it too. They get drunk in the afternoon and they dance in the living room. I wanna bottle you up, I wanna take you home, I wanna put you on a low hanging shelf, nice and close, so I can take you down when I'm feeling blue. Pour myself a big old glass of me and you. I wanna bottle you up.
His name is Joe Stamm with the Joe Stamm Band. That is S-T-A-M-M. Go look him up. And that song is called Bottle You Up. I'd bottle up this show if I were you, ladies and gentlemen. We're not even half done, and already we are playing some of the best new country music on the planet. We got a little over an hour and a half left to do it, so let's keep going. This next artist was in a writing session today with a good buddy of mine by the name of Craig Wilson in Nashville, Tennessee. She just moved there from Idaho to fulfill her dream in the world of country music, and I know she's going to do quite well. I can't wait to hear what she came up with today and maybe in future days to come. I love her brand new single, though. It is called Love Me Like You're Leaving from Dusty Lee on today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this finally Friday.
Sometimes we're just going through the motions. motions, waiting for the perfect moment, and we let that moment pass. Sometimes we both had a hard day and passed each other in the hallway. Don't bother looking back. You deserve so much more than that. I'm gonna love you like you're leaving and say the things you never thought I'd say before you walk away. Forever's not a promise that my heart's prepared to break. And baby, there's no way. I don't wanna wait till there's a reason to love you like you're leaving. This life could disappear in just a minute. Can't imagine you not in it. I'd be lost without your love. And so tonight I've come to my senses. Gonna mend those broken fences. You've waited long enough. I'm gonna love you like you're leaving and say the things you never thought I'd say before you walk away. Forever's not a promise that my heart's prepared to break. And baby, there's no way. And I don't wanna wait till there's a reason to love you like you're leaving. Forever's not a promise that my heart's prepared to break. And baby, there's no way. I don't wanna wait till there's a reason to love you like you're leaving. Like you're leaving. Sometimes we're just going through the motions, waiting for the perfect moment. Don't let that moment pass.
New country sounds like this.
Talk to me, Texas. I'm proud of where I've been.
And this.
I don't wanna be a good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar.
And this.
99 Halo couldn't take you away.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Cold beer needs drinking, sunsets need sinking, county roads need driving on, like old guitars need outlaw songs. Let's turn it up, turn the night on, let the 7 and 7 pour on real strong. Raise 'em up, knock 'em back, let them tailgate hips swing like June on cash, like a runaway train down a one-way track, pedal to the metal on a highway mat. Turn it up and turn the night on.
always need pretty little things like them old fence posts need barbed wire. My Colorado hide needs a bonfire. Turn it up, turn the night on. Let the 7 and 7 pour on real strong. Raise 'em up, knock 'em back. Let them tailgate hips swing like June on cash. Like a runaway train down a one-way track. Pedal to the metal on a highway mat. Turn it up and turn the night on. Swing like June on cash. Like a runaway train down a one-way track. Pedal to the metal on a highway mat. Turn it up. Let's turn it up. Yeah, turn it up. And turn the night on. And turn the night on.
His name is Caleb Austin. That is Caleb Austin, Caleb with a K, and it is called Turn the Night On. Boy, I love that song. I turn the night on every Thursday and Friday night. I flip that switch at 7 p.m. Central Time, live right here on our website, KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com, and we go for a full 3 hours. Now, Thursday's show is a triple play Thursday, so if you want to send music, you got to send at least 3 songs to get on that show. IndieCountryRadio@yahoo.com is our email address, and we will play 3 in a row from every artist on Thursday night. Then Friday is kind of a free-for-all, and we debut a lot of new singles on Friday night, just like we did right there for Caleb Austin and called Turn the Night On. I love the sound of this next artist. His name is Adam Warner. This is called 4 Square Miles on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best. It's finally Friday.
In the middle of the heartland, the year 1954, an open cab John Deere and a hand-me-down Ford, 100 head of Chester Whites, 4 kids and his wife. Granddaddy was a simple man, and he loved the simple life. 4 square miles of home, where the corn's knee-high by the 4th of July and the Ambrol flows. And everything I know lies in 4 square miles of home. Highway 50 going 65 on my way to L.A. Thought I left that life behind, gonna make it big someday. Stars out there ain't half as bright as they make them out to be. Might be closer to the sunset, but ain't nowhere near as sweet as those 4 square miles of home, where the corn's knee-high by the 4th of July and the Ambrol flows. And everything I know lies in 4 square miles of home.
those 4 square miles. Those 4 square miles. Those 4 square miles of home, where the corn's knee high by the 4th of July and the Embrough flows. And everything I know lies in 4 square miles of home. Lies in 4 square miles of home. 4 square miles of home.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's country.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
It was Sunday drive, blue sky weather. It was 2 names carved in a heart on a tree. It was him and me thinking it was gonna last forever. It was looking like a real deal diamond ring. Oh, I'm talking picture perfect Polaroid, put it in a frame. Oh, but it's looking like it's all done changed. Roses on the counter on wilted now. Nail holes where I took the pictures down. Right side nightstand looks a little bit dusty. Heartbreak makes it pretty ugly. Mascara running down a made-up face. Clouds rolled in and always rains. It was beautiful up until he said he didn't love me. Heartbreak makes it pretty ugly. Usually a little more put together, but I can't quit wearing this worn-out shirt. Listen, it was still sitting front and center, and I can't even hide how bad it hurts. Roses on the counter on wilted now. Nail holes where I took the pictures down. Right side nightstand looks a little bit dusty. Heartbreak makes it pretty ugly. Mascara running down a made-up face. Clouds rolled in and always rains. It was beautiful up until he said he didn't love me. Heartbreak makes it pretty ugly. Yeah, heartbreak makes it pretty ugly. Oh, I'm talking picture perfect Polaroid, put it in a frame. Oh, yeah, it's a damn shame. Roses on the counter on wilted now. Nail holes where I took the pictures down. Right side nightstand looks a little bit dusty. Heartbreak makes it pretty ugly. Mascara running down a made-up face. Clouds rolled in and always rains. It was beautiful up until he said he didn't love me. Heartbreak makes it pretty ugly. Heartbreak makes it pretty ugly.
Her name is Jenna Paulette, and that is called Pretty Ugly. I thought at first that was about my face for radio, but it is not. That's a good song, and boy, she's got a good voice. Kind of reminds me of Heidi Newfield. Remember her from Trick Pony? That deep, gravelly voice that she's got? I love it. Jenna Paulette, and a great song called Pretty Ugly. Well, we are 90 minutes complete in the show. We've got another 90 minutes of the best in new country coming straight ahead, so stay tuned. When I push the play button, it just gets better and better and better. Like this one from Matt Jordan. This is called 5th of July on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, new country's best on this finally Friday.
Fresh out of high school, fresh out of pride. For there used to be magic of Friday night lights. Looking for something we found in a backseat. Promises made and heart skipping beats. We burned hot and we burned fast. We had nothing to lose. But you can't make a match strike last on a short fuse. The tail end of summer where dreams go to die. We didn't go down in flames, no, we lit up the sky. We were late to the game like fireworks on the 5th of July. With the doors off and top down till the real world started. 90 miles an hour, wild-eyed and hard-hearted. It was us against the clock, that sun going down. Earlier each night till the birds flew south. Your lips turned from a kiss to a whisper goodbye. Kept in touch till we didn't know more, just to say that we tried. Tail end of summer where dreams go to die. We didn't go down in flames, no, we lit up the sky. We were late to the game like fireworks on the 5th of July. On the tail end of summer where dreams go to die. We didn't go down in flames, no, we lit up the sky. We were late to the game like fireworks on the 5th of July. Like fireworks on the 5th of July.
And exciting.
Broadcasted live from Spreaker.com and iHeartRadio.
She's your Sunday morning, and I'm your Friday night. She's your top shelf, treat yourself, and I'm a cold Miller Lite. She's a pretty sundress, I'm an old ripped pair of jeans. She's a shiny new sports car, and I'm a 69 Shelby GT. But I don't wanna be your good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar. I don't wanna be your good time girl, never seen you sober, only see you in the dark. And I'm not asking you to give me the world, but I don't wanna be your good time girl. She's a vase of flowers, and I'm a rose tattoo. She's a light shade of yellow, and I'm a darker shade of blue. She's a fairy tale on paper, a sure bet you could never lose. But you ain't fooling me, boy, 'cause when you're holding me, your heart tells the just another midnight kiss. But I don't wanna be a good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar. I don't wanna be your good time girl, never seen you sober, only see you in the dark. And I'm not asking you to give me the world. No, no, I'll never be your diamonds and pearls. But I don't wanna be your good time girl. No, I don't wanna be your good time girl.
She is another great artist I found on that cool little app called TikTok. Her name is Taylor Austin Dye, and that is called Good Time Girl. She went viral with that song, and the video is awesome as well. Check her out all over social media, Taylor Austin Dye, and a good song, great song called Good Time Girl. There you go. Mr. Josh Kaiser is up next. His brand new single is called Big on the Little Things. On Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
She don't care about diamonds, roses, silver, or gold, but she'll go wild for a wildflower off the side of the road. She don't care about fancy dinners, champagne on ice, but she'll go crazy in the bath when I bring that box wine. She loves a post-it note on the fridge. She loves a good morning forehead kiss. My baby's big on the little things. Yes, she is. A little sunset on the front porch swing, leaning in. Little dancing around the kitchen, little hugging, little kissing, little loving while the tin roof sings. My baby's big on the little things. Oh, she's big on the little things. And she don't care about this beat up rusty truck that I drive, long as she's riding shotgun feet up right by my side. She don't care about the thread count in these sheets, long as she's tangled up in me when she sleeps. My baby's big on the little things. Yes, she is. A little sunset on the front porch swing, leaning in. Little dancing around the kitchen, little hugging, little kissing, little loving while the tin roof sings. My baby's big on the little things. Oh, she's big on the little things. She loves a post-it note on the fridge. She loves a good morning forehead kiss. My baby's big on the little things. Yes, she is. A little sunset on the front porch swing, leaning in. Little dancing around the kitchen, little hugging, little kissing, little loving while the tin roof sings. My baby's big on the little things. Oh, she's big on the little things. Oh, 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 she's big on the little things.
Hey y'all, it's May Estes, and you're listening to Tim Kelly on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Got a counter full of long stems that never seem to die. My favorite's the pale pink
but I'll settle for white. Lucky me, I'm drowning in Valentine's. At least once a week, you got a dozen in hand, doing what you think makes you a good man. And I'll flash that fake smile once again. There's one for sneaking in too late at night, one for when sorry wouldn't make it right. A ribbon tied around your mistakes in a pretty vase, and we both know it, but we'll just call them roses. Roses. They'll be yellow when you're coming from the bar across town. That lipstick red we don't talk about. I'm waiting on a bouquet that comes without. One for every white lie that's left your lips. There's one for every broken promise I forgive. A ribbon tied around your mistakes in a pretty vase, and we both know it, but we'll just call them roses. Roses. I don't know why you and I can't start over when the flowers die. All I need is for you to see they don't mean nothing to me. When there's one for that ring burning on your hand, and one for every wilted second chance. A ribbon tied around your mistakes in a pretty vase, and we don't show it, so we just call them roses. Roses. Yeah, we'll just call them roses.
Her name is Mae Estes. That is M-A-E. That is how you spell Mae. I found her on TikTok. She is fantastic, and that is a hit song right there in the making. It is called Roses. My name is Tim Kelly. No roses here, but no thorns either. So enjoy the music, ladies and gentlemen, and I will keep it going for you. How about some Tony Olson? This is called Barnyard Boulevard on today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a finally Friday.
Far from the city in the neon haze, there's a place where I lived in my younger days. We raised a few cattle and we worked the ground on a road that stretches out east of town. The smell of alfalfa and the taste of dust, a far cry from living in the upper crust. Out by the river where the blacktop ends, the closest place to heaven that I ever been. We called it Barnyard Boulevard, 14 miles of washboard road. Barnyard Boulevard, a little stretch of gravel that I call home. 1,000 old posts holding rusty wire, no hunting sign painted on some old truck tires. On a tractor with my father at the age of 10, driving through the field and back again. I couldn't reach the pedals of that old John Deere, so he set me on his lap and he let me steer. Got my first kiss from the girl next door, sitting on the back of a flatbed Ford. A little bit of cushion from a gunny sack, parked in the shadow of an old haystack. song of mine, and I think to myself, it's about damn time. Barnyard Boulevard, 14 miles of washboard road. Barnyard Boulevard, a little stretch of gravel that I call home. One of these days I'll be going back, build me a big old country shack. On Barnyard Boulevard, Barnyard Boulevard, on Barnyard Boulevard.
New country sounds like this.
Hey moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey moon, I'm down to my last shot.
And this.
Gonna be the strong one, still standing when the hell comes.
And this.
Hey, pretty boy, you were pretty sure it was gonna work out for you.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR, Indie Country Radio.
If you got a floorboard that needs 2 feet, a voice is calling shotgun, a hand right there to reach across the center console and hold on to your knee. Well, I know a girl. If you got a stretch of beach somewhere in Carolina that needs pink painted toes on a towel I'll bathe beside you while the whole world in the sunset all goes flying by you. I know a girl. I know a girl. I know a girl who loses sleep about you. I know a girl can hardly breathe around you. She ain't halfway across the country, now she's closer than you think. If you want someone who wants to give you everything, I know a girl. If you got a house at the end of some street full of crazy family who needs someone to meet, so your mom can tell her friends, oh, you love her, she's so sweet. I know a girl. I know a girl. I know a girl who loses sleep about you. I know a girl can hardly breathe around you. She ain't halfway across the country, now she's closer than you think. If you want someone who wants to give you everything, I know a If you got a good guy that still needs a kiss, if you got a heart that needs someone to miss, I know a girl who loses sleep about you. I know a girl can hardly breathe around you. She ain't halfway across the country, now she's closer than you think. If you want someone who wants to give you everything, I know a girl. If you're looking for forever, no girl, ain't nobody knows you better. She ain't halfway across the country, now she's closer than you think. If you want someone who wants to give you everything, I know a girl. Hey, I know a girl. I know a girl. I know a girl.
Her name is Marin Taylor, and that is called I Know a Girl. My name, once again, is Tim Kelly, and I know a girl who charted 9 number-1 singles with her former record label, Curb Records. Now she owns her own independent record label, and she is doing quite well in the indie world. Her name is Jody Messina. This is called Love on a Maybe on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Say, don't be mad at you, but what am I supposed to do? I can't keep wasting space in my heart. You get close and then you push away. Your car is back in my driveway. You know what to say. I hope you stay. Can't come back around, can't come back around, getting my hopes up just to tear them down. I don't need you for a minute, don't stand there telling me you're in it, 'cause I need you to show me you won't leave me hanging. No, I can't give my love, no, I can't give my love on a maybe. You know, every part of me, reach in to the heart of me. You made me believe I'm on top of the world. Get close, come sit close to me, so that you can see the view from up here is undeniable. Can't come back around, can't come back around, getting my hopes up just to tear them down. I don't need you for a minute, don't stand there telling me you're in it, 'cause I need you to show me you won't leave me hanging. No, I can't give my love, no, I can't give my love on a maybe. We could be I don't need you for a minute, don't stand there telling me you're in it. No, I need you to show me you won't leave me hanging. No, I can't give my love, no, I can't give my love on a maybe. I can't give my love, no, I can't give my love on a maybe. No, the love on a maybe.
Nobody knows new country
like we know new country.
Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I need the country. I need the country.
Where I come from, the folks are blue collar, rednecks all trying to earn them a dollar, doing what it takes to put the food on the table for love. I've been gone for 6 long years, chasing down dreams, facing my fears, speaking my piece each night to the man up above. And these city lights got me thinking about who I once was. I need a dirt road with a truck full of friends, a cooler rice down, bush light in my hand. I need a farm part on a hand-me-down country. I grew up with a slow life down on Lincoln Street. Now it's traffic backed up bumper to bumper on Blacktop Heat. Everybody's in a hurry to get nowhere. Nobody waves or knows your name. It's just a long blank stares. And these city lights got me wishing I was back there. I need a dirt road with a truck full of friends, a cooler ice down, bush light in my hand. I need a farm barn on a hand-me-down piece of land. I need a bonfire on the riverside to watch the sun sink down on an elevator skyline. Count every last star on a full moon night. I'm a hell-raising backwoods homegrown junkie. I need the country. I need the country. I need a dirt road with a truck full of friends, a cooler ice down, bush light in my hand. I need a farm barn on a hand-me-down piece of land. I need a bonfire on the riverside to watch the sun sink down on an elevator skyline. Count every last star on a full moon night. I'm a hell-raising backwoods homegrown junkie. Oh, I'm a hell-raising backwoods homegrown junkie. I need the country. I need the country.
His name is Gabe Walsh. That is called I Need the Country. I know you need the country, and that's why I hit the country music radio every Thursday and Friday night at 7 p.m. Central Time right here on KICR Indie Country Radio. And we'll just go ahead and add the .com because you can listen to it live on our website every Thursday and Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time for Branson, Missouri, the live entertainment capital of the world. We're getting ready to kick off hour number 3. Let's do it with my good friend Philip Sanders from Midland, Texas, over a beer on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio. New country's best. It's finally Friday.
So maybe I still got a chance.
starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Girl, you don't need another outlaw. Ain't looking for another Jesse James. Don't be fooled by my hat and boots. No, we ain't all the same. We don't all disappear into the sunset. Ain't all gunslanging, saloon door swinging drunks. We ain't all rough cut ramblers out here gambling with love. From the looks of it, I can tell your heart's breaking. Dancing and stress, and you need saving. Girl, that's what cowboys are for. They ain't built for running, no, we're riding to the storm. Be your strength when you feel weak. Come in and sweep you off your feet. So take my hand, but let's get back up on that horse, 'cause that's what cowboys are for. I'd walk 1,000 miles across the desert, climb 100 mountains just so I love your biggest ass on the Arizona sky and hold you tight. Girl, that's what cowboys are for. They ain't built for running, no, we're riding to the storm. Be your strength when you feel weak. Come in and sweep you off your feet. So take my hand, but let's get back up on that horse, 'cause that's what cowboys are for. Dancing and stress, and you've been waiting for a hero to go saddle up and save you. Girl, that's what cowboys are for. Ain't built for running, we're riding to the store. Be your strength when you feel weak. Come and sweep you off your feet. So take my hand, let's get back up on that horse. That's what cowboys are for. That's what cowboys are for. That's what cowboys are for.
What a way to kick off hour number 3 of the show. His name is Brendan Davis. Found him on TikTok as well, and that is a smash hit right there, What Cowboys Are For. Well, it's time to saddle up and get ready for hour number 3. This is not a PBR bull riding event. You can hang out longer than 8 seconds and you won't even get dirty. I got the music for you. This next gentleman premiered last night on the program in Triple Play Thursday. His name is Mark Owens. His latest single is called Broken Promises on today's country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's Best.
I was riding around downtown when I saw you with him. I don't know what went wrong, and I don't know when. You were my kind of crazy, you were the only girl
promises. Cause I seen you with him, cuddled up, tangled up, cheating again. How could I have been so blinded by your lies, your games, and your broken? Cause I seen you with him, cuddled up, tangled up, cheating again. How could I have been so blinded by your lies, your games, and your broken promises? Girl, you broke them promises.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
I'm a little up in the clouds. Sometimes my head spins round and around, looking out for a better tomorrow. Your heels are dug in the ground, living in the here and now, drinking every last drop of the time that we borrow. Cowboys and dreamers fall asleep with the sky. Faithful believers, two hearts on fire. It's a wild world, it's a long one, but if I could bet on anyone, it'd be cowboys and dreamers like you and I. I'm a one-way crazy ride, and you were built to hold on tight. You might be scared, but boy, you don't show it. You're steady like an old oak tree, a place where I can rest my wings. I love you like the great wide open. Oh, cowboys and dreamers fall asleep with the sky. Faithful believers, two hearts on fire. It's a wide world, it's a long run, but if I could bet on anyone, it'd be cowboys and dreamers like you and I. Oh, you and I. Oh, I traded all to be with you. Oh, but I know that you won't ask me to. Cowboys and dreamers fall asleep with the sky. Faithful believers, two hearts on fire. It's a wild world, it's a long run, but if I could bet on anyone, it'd be cowboys and dreamers. It's a wild world, it's a long run, but if I could bet on anyone, it'd be cowboys and dreamers like you and I. You and I.
She made her debut last week on KICR Indie Country Radio. I think I'll keep playing that young lady. She is fantastic as well. Her name is Carter Faith. Go look her up, ladies and gentlemen. And that is called Cowboys and Dreamers from Carter Faith. Up next, my good buddy, Mr. Ward Davis. This is called Don't Open That Door on today's country from KICR Indie Country Radio. That's because I'm down here in my basement studio broadcasting the show live. All right, here we go.
You deserve so much better than me. I can't count the times I crawl back on my knees. So now I know just what I gotta do. But the pain of leaving here is gonna take a drink or two. I'm sober right now, but not for long. So listen to me good before my good sense is gone. When I show up after midnight, calling out your name, begging you to take me back, swearing that I'll change, saying all the things I said 1,000 times before. Whatever you do, don't open that door. It's time we both admit this is wrong, but neither one of us can let the other one move on. We could try again, but you know good and well that you could save us both a heartache or tell me to go to hell. When I show up after midnight, calling out your name, begging you to take me back, swearing that I'll change, saying all the things I said 1,000 times before. Whatever you do, don't open that door. No, girl, there ain't no way I could ever let you go. So you'll have to be the one to tell me no. When I show up after midnight, calling out your name, begging you to take me back, swearing that I'll change, saying all the things I said 1,000 times before. Whatever you do, don't open that door. Don't open that
New country sounds like this.
Girl, let me take a little time to unwind and wrap you up in love.
And this.
So come on, baby, rock on, rock on, rock on, yeah.
And this. You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
If I judge you like you judge me, a pretty boy is all I see. I'm feeling
is Savannah Ray. She has got a brand new single right there for now. It is called Typical Texas Girl, but she has been in the recording studio this week coming up with something new, and I can't wait to hear that. She is fantastic. Savannah Ray, Typical Texas Girl. This next gentleman is a typical Texas guy. He is from the state of Texas. Many people are calling him the next George Strait. I believe they might be right. This next song is a fan favorite around here. It is Randall King and Hey Moon on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a finally Friday.
Hey Moon, it's me again, that guy that's always checking back in. How's she doing? I'm hoping better than I've been. Hey Moon, there's someone you see that stands between her love and me, and I miss her. Damn, I miss her. Hey Moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey Moon, I'm down to my last shot, and I know that it's crazy talking to a rock in the sky. Oh, but I gotta try. Hey Moon, is she looking up from her room and thinking of us? Has she been tucked in, wondering where I've been, dreaming about seeing me again? Hey Moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey Moon, I'm down to my last shot, and I know that it's crazy talking to a rock in the sky, but I gotta try. Hey Moon.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's Country.
I love absolutely every single song they play.
This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs. There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing New Country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
The car is parked in your driveway. It's been sitting there since that Friday. Your favorite song has stopped halfway since the last time you hit play. Can't believe I never knew the hell that you were going through. Only saw your smiling face as you drove by. Never saw your tears. words unspoken, so much blame. Life's so broken, no one says your name. Can't believe I never knew the hell that you were going through. Only saw you smile and wave as you drove by. Never saw your tears stained eyes for the life you tried so hard to hide. Finding demons day and night inside your mind. And I see you waving low whenever I look outside my window. A bright and beautiful soul, tried so hard but you lost control. The pain behind closed doors, couldn't bear it anymore. You took more than you could take, and it stole your breath away. So many came to say goodbye, left everybody wondering why. Hopes and dreams are laid to rest, never got to wear your ping pong dress. Can't believe we never knew the hell that you were going through. All in black to stand in line to say goodbye. As we wipe our tear-stained eyes, wish we would have heard your cries. Finding demons day and night inside your mind. Oh no, I see you wave hello whenever I look outside my window. Oh no, I see you wave hello.
Her name is Robbie Hart. She is from Long Island, New York, formerly from Canada, and that is her latest single, and a touching single it is, and the story behind it, we got to interview just a few weeks ago about that song. It is called Outside My Window. Go check it out. Go purchase it. It is awesome, Miss Robbie Hart. This next artist was born in Australia, raised in Canada, now lives in Nashville, Tennessee. He is a 26-time Canadian Country Music Association Award winner, including 3-time Male Vocalist of the Year. Our good friend Mr. Gord Bamford, his latest single is called Heaven on Dirt on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
It's a tin roof on a front porch, hound dog at the screen door. How could anybody want more than a little piece of heaven on dirt? You roll up in your off-road underneath that halo. Can't hide with camo, my little piece of heaven on dirt. Coyotes howling hallelujah, sundown saying I saw the light, sliding my rocking chair next to you. Swear I've never been this high by your side. Feels like I found my heaven on dirt. Chickens pecking in the backyard, chicken picking on a guitar, going fishing when it gets dark. Oh, it sounds like heaven on dirt. Coyotes howling hallelujah, sundown saying I saw the light, sliding my rocking chair next to you. Swear I've never been this high by your side. Feels like I found my heaven on dirt. This old red clay barbed wire They can have their high-rise, concrete and bright lights. Long as I'm on this side, give me hearing you and that flannel shirt. Ain't nothing worth this kind of church. It's like heaven on dirt. Can you hear that? Hear that? Baby, can you hear that? Coyotes howling hallelujah. Sundown saying I saw the light. Sliding my rocking chair next to you. Swear I'd never been so high by your side. Feels like I found my heaven on dirt. My little heaven on dirt. Heaven on dirt.
Hey everybody, this is Adam Grant, and you're listening to Today's Country with my good buddy Tim Kelly on KICR Indie Country and KUHSdenver.com.
Hey, I'm country.
Somebody else will fix his heart, the same one you've torn all apart. Now you're sad 'cause you did me wrong. You just don't realize what you have until it's gone. But in my mind, I'd take her back, but I've got to be stronger than that. Though this flame still burns, I'll let her hurt, I'll let her cry, I'll let her feel what it's like to hear the words goodbye. I'll let her tears pour down like rain. She can deal with the lonely, she can deal with the pain she's put me through. When she turned cold, she left my heart full of empty, with nothing else to hold. In my mind, I still want her back, but I've got to be stronger than that. This old flame still burns. I'll let her hurt, there was a time I made her smile, but those days have been gone for a while. Oh, what a fool that I've been, afraid of starting all over again. So this time there's no turning back, 'cause my heart just can't handle that. This old flame still
is our good friend Adam Grant. He is from the state of Georgia. That is a great ballad. It is called Let Her Hurt, and I love his music. So does Shelly Lynn. We'll send that out to you, girl, in Overland Park, Kansas. Got to meet her last weekend at our wedding, and she is fantastic. We knew we had a friend in her and a family member in the radio station family, and we love you to death and love Adam Grant's music to death as well. He is doing a Rope in the Wind, a tribute to Garth Brooks tonight. He is in San Antonio, Texas. He hits the stage at 10 p.m. tonight at the 151 Saloon. Then this coming Saturday, Saturday the 23rd, next Saturday, he's going to be at Texas City, Texas, doing Texas Live from 9 to midnight with Rope in the Wind, a tribute to Garth Brooks, Mr. Adam Grant. If he comes near your town, go check out that show. He is fantastic. I had a great interview a few weeks ago with this next gentleman. He is the son of Johnny Paycheck. His name is John Paycheck, and this is called Outlaw's Son on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Son, don't do those things I've done. I understand I right those wrongs, but I'm bound for those gates where the devil plays my hand. Take my guns and that old guitar, do with it what you will. Show them all you're an outlaw son. He's more than his father's mistakes. Be more, be more, be more than I could be. Be more, be more, be more than you can. Be an honest man with devil's hands. Those men that died by my hand may not have had it coming, but their blood and treasure, it kept my family fed. Run that horse wide open till we cry no more. It's a bad luck of life that gets us all. It's a lonely, hard trail we ride. Be more, be more, be more than I could be. Be more, be more, be more than you can. Be an honest man with devil's hands. This life is a lonely ride with a gun by your side. This outlaw kept his family fed. Hangman told him someone had to pay.
New country sounds like this.
But my truck's about to get repoed. It ain't about the money. Yeah, I'm dodging numbers I don't know.
And this.
Come on over, let's start over a beer.
And this.
Everywhere I look, I see you smiling down. But anyhow,
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Every single part. No, it never got old and it would get me every time. I played it for you. You said you liked it too. Then it was ours and I swore it was written for you and I. Then you had the nerve to end things while it was playing on the radio one night. Oh, why? You ruined my favorite song. Now every time that it comes on, all I can think about is how everything we had is gone. I used to want to sing along, but now the melody sounds all wrong. Yeah, you broke my heart, but the worst part of all, you ruined my favorite song. It happened so fast, and you barely looked back as I watched you walk up the door about the second verse. And it just kept on playing like it was laughing at me sitting there alone. Oh, oh, you ruined my favorite song. Now every time that it comes on, all I can think about is how everything we had is gone. I used to want to sing along, but now the melody sounds all wrong. Yeah, you broke my heart, but the worst part of all, you ruined my favorite song. You ruined my favorite song. My favorite song. Ooh, you ruined my favorite song. Now every time that it comes on, all I can think about is how everything we had is gone. I used to want to sing along, but now the melody sounds all wrong. Yeah, you broke my heart, but the worst part of all, yeah, you broke my heart, but the worst part of all, you ruined my favorite song. Oh, you ruined my favorite song.
Her name is Elisa Trahan. That is called My Favorite Song. My name is Tim Kelly once again, and hopefully I've played your favorite song tonight. Maybe your new favorite song. If you've never heard the music that we play on this radio station, you can tell why we call it New Country's Best. Gavin Lee is up next. This is called American Crazy on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on this finally Friday.
5 o'clock on the dot, boots on the ground to the parking lot. Chevy Silverados and a Ford 150s, heading for the levee, getting out of the city. Work all week for a poor man's dollar. It's Friday, time for it, holler and a swallow. American crazy on a riverbank, cranking Ike, Skinner and Jay-Z. Rebel yell, raising hell till we're pushing up daisies. Yeah, the devil's got the wheel tonight. Sunday's gonna save me. We're alright, alright, alright. American crazy. Doing a shot, taking a hit. There's a big bonfire, we're all getting lit. Girls are getting buzzed and Daisy Duke dancing. All the guys are working up the nerve to take a chance. Circle of trucks with their tailgates rocking. There's a party going on and American crazy, on a riverbank cranking Ike, Skinner and Jay-Z, rebel yell raising hell till we're pushing up daisies. Yeah, the devil's got the wheel tonight. Sunday's gonna save me. We're all right. American crazy. American crazy, on a riverbank cranking Ike, Skinner and Jay-Z, rebel yell raising hell till we're pushing up daisies. Yeah, the devil's got the wheel tonight. Sunday's gonna save me. Yeah, Sunday's gonna save me. We're all right, all right, all right. American crazy. American crazy.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
You walk into the crowd, your eyes meet up with mine. We get to hanging out like it's any other night. Just shooting conversation like we always do. Whenever it's time we're wasting, you noticed it too. Girls don't come up to you, guys don't come up to me. Yeah, they could, but they just let us be. I guess on the outside looking in, people think we're more than friends, like we got something going on. We can't put a finger on it. Maybe we don't want it to be all we've ever wanted. Don't it make you wonder why when we smile at each other, the world thinks we're falling in love? How come everybody sees it? Everybody sees it but us. We tell our inside jokes, throw our heads back and laugh. We accidentally touch and pull our hands back fast. No, we don't even try to make it look so easy. They think we're blind. Just being you and me, I guess on the outside looking in, people think we're more than friends, like we got something going on. We can't put a finger on it. Maybe we don't want it to be all we ever wanted. But don't it make you wonder why when we smile at each other, the world thinks we're falling in love? How come everybody sees it? Everybody sees it but us. Girls don't come up to you, guys don't come up to me. Everybody sees it. Everybody sees it but us. I guess on the outside looking in, people think we're more than friends, like we got something going on. We can't put a finger on it. Maybe we don't want it to be all we've ever wanted. But don't it make you wonder why when we smile at each other, the world thinks
talked about those two young ladies in our radio interview tonight with Savannah Benz. They are sisters. They are Presley and Taylor. Go check them out. They are fantastic, and what great harmonies they have. And that song is fantastic. It is called Everybody Sees It, Presley and Taylor. Everybody hears it too, because I'm going to keep pushing play on it. One more song before we end the night, and it is from our good friend Cody Hibbard from Adair, Oklahoma. It is called Just for the Record on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Just for the record, the reason you ain't heard from me is I've been trying to find the right words, and it ain't been easy. Just for the record, I know it's long overdue, but I gotta get this off my chest the only way I know how to. Yeah, girl, this one's for you. Some songs are meant for the radio, some songs are meant for a party crowd, some songs you put on a back row mixtape, some songs you gotta crank up loud. But here's a few chords and the truth about how I ain't me without you, and how right now I'm wishing we were back together. This one's just for the record. Just for the record, I wouldn't take back one kiss, I wouldn't change one thing about you, wouldn't undo one thing we did. I know all that don't matter now, you got your life all figured out, and I'm just out here on the road with a bottle of Jack and a guitar, singing to no one. Some songs are meant for the radio, some songs are meant for a party crowd, some songs you put on a back row mixtape, some songs you gotta crank up loud. But here's a few chords and the truth about how I ain't me without you, and how right now I'm wishing we were back together. This one's just for the record. So I don't forget about your blue eyes and how it feels to live with my regrets. Some songs are meant for a midnight drive, some songs are meant for a country crowd, some songs you put on a back row mixtape, some songs you gotta crank up loud. But here's a few chords and the truth about how I ain't me without you, and how right now I'm wishing we were back together. This one's just for the record. Yeah, yeah, just for the record.
Once again, he is Cody Hibbard from Adair, Oklahoma, and that is called Just for the Record. Just for the record, I had a great time tonight. Thanks for joining me, and I want to thank Savannah Benz for joining me as well from North Dakota, and I'll tell you what, she is fantastic. Go check out her latest single. It is called Without You. We played it on the radio station tonight, and you can get it right off of her website, SavannahBenzMusic.com, and go check her out and love that music. We will get more as soon as she comes up with it, and I know she's working on it right now. She is a talented young lady. Today's Country with Tim Kelly is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like us there on Facebook, and we will like you right back. You guys have a great week, a great weekend, and I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. a high school gym floor and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on. Oh, I'll see you on the radio. I'm young, I'm old, I'm country, I'm rock and roll. So turn me